So here's my 510 binder. When we open it up, we start with my table of contents, and then we go into still table of contents, because I like to put every assignment in so then I can find it easier. And then my course synopsis, and then my syllabus, and then also after my syllabus is the course schedule, and then I always leave some loose leaf just in case. And then the first tab is my lectures, and I just do my lectures in order of how we complete them in class, just so in that way I'm like, oh, I did this for the beginning of the semester, I can go find it in there. So I just put my lectures in here. I also have for each quiz I make like a little study guide, so I have after the section of that week, the quizzes information is after there, and then I go on to the next. Then about halfway through, I have more, like that's just how it is for all of them. The quiz stuff, the lecture, quiz stuff, like lectures, the quiz stuff, and all that. And sometimes I make concept maps, so I have my concept maps, like any study tools I use for a quiz just goes in here, so then I could use it for the final midterm. And then that's what I was going to. For the midterm, I have halfway through with the little divider thingy, the midterm study guide I made, and then I go on to the second half of all the study guides I made for the midterm, and then I go into the second half of the class again with the study tool I made for the quiz, and then with at the end I have my study guide for the final that I had created. So in that way it's all, I could highlight it, like highlight what was on your study guide, so then that way I like was looking over the correct things. Then my next tab is the assessments, which are the assessments you give us, the tools you give us to assess within class that you covered, just so that I have them at hand, like the stroke scale, mini mental state exam, all of that stuff, MOCA, the clock drawing test, that kind of stuff is all in here. And then the next tab I have is the readings, and it's all the readings that you have for us, and that way I can look back if I need information in my future to look over information. And then so it's all the readings that you like said were like this was perfect for the semester to help supplement our information. And then I go into our labs, and I have the ADL lab, the trunk lab, and the motor planning lab. And then in this tab, I forgot what I named it, give me 1 second, I apologize. I named it the class and activity, that's what I thought. Okay, sorry. I know that it's the order, but I don't remember the exact name on my table of contents. And I have that's the lab, sorry. I have the general ability, Mary Kay stuff, the stuff from the simulation, because it's like considered a class activity for me. And I have like case study, like rubric, just so like I could reference it. And then my last tab is the class assessment sheets that you asked us for, which I printed all of them, so in that way I can reference them and look back and know the information on the assessments. So that's my binder. I just have all of them back here.